Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Gothberg, and thanks for logging on. Today we're looking at the Patek Philippe multi-scale chronograph reference 5975J. You can see this 2014 limited edition of 400 pieces on our website, govbergwatches.com. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our app, Gothberg On Time, for the latest news, views, reviews, and multimedia of luxury watches. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. The 40mm case of this watch wears surprisingly compact, while the size at 40mm makes it one of the larger modern Patek Philippe complications. It's remarkably thin, at the same time measuring only 10.5mm thick with a generously stepped bezel. It easily slides underneath a tight sleeve or cuff. Now from lug to lug, again, the compact dimensions surprise for a 40mm watch. Only 46.5mm from lug to lug. The watch looks more because of the visual strength of those stepped lugs. They look massive, thrusting, almost Art Deco. Even today they have an avant-garde vibe to them. But they're paired with a very traditional straight pin bar, straight spring bar, and minimally bolstered, shiny brown monotone stitch rectangular scale alligator leather strap. It's a beautiful complement to the yellow gold case. Very traditional, it's very handsome as well. Now on the underside you'll see Patek Philippe's signature pull tab spring bars, so should you want to swap out the strap on this watch, keeping the strap perhaps for commemorative collectability, you can easily do so without the intervention of a jeweler or even the need to risk your hand at a strap swap using a jeweler's tool on a spring bar. This can be done with your thumbnail. It's that easy, thoughtfully done, and a nice measure by Patek Philippe. But perhaps a nicer measure is the commemorative Calatrava Cross single fold deployant. Now you can see 1839 to 2014, that measures the first 175 years of the company. Everything else about the buckle is very traditional, classic Patek Philippe. The finish is gorgeous, the swing arms are substantial, the gold is immaculate. The filigree style Calatrava cross is the icing on the cake. But it is this bezel and lug combination, as much as the triple scale of the dial, that really defines the watch. These lugs are immense. They have incredible character. They feel more like the best of mid-century Vacheron Constantin than a contemporary Patek Philippe effort. They're bold, they're striking, and they really give this watch a visual strength that belies its 40mm. Honestly, it pops bigger than that. It looks bigger than that. It has a personality bigger than that. But moving inboard, Patek Philippe has given equal billing to the triple scale of the dial. Now, the triple scale includes a pulsation scale used for measuring the pulse of a patient, a telemeter, which is used in conjunction with sighting of artillery splashes in dirt or water to gauge distance, and then there's the tachymeter scale, which is used to measure a moving object typically over a kilometer to gauge its speed. Now critically, all three of these scales are present, and all three of these scales only require a seconds register, which is why this unique take on the caliber CH-28-520 only features a seconds register. You can see there is a chronograph seconds hand at center, and that's it. Much like the Rolex 33460 or the 1970s Omega Chronostop, the watch simply features seconds, and you can reset and restart it as many times as you like, perfectly suited to being used in conjunction with those three scales. But it's a very simplified chronograph and a very subtle one with a vertical clutch. There's no additional wear and tear on the drivetrain, so if you want to simply leave it running so that you have hours, minutes, and seconds at center, it can actually function as a simple three-hand watch in spite of the automatic winding flyback chronograph that lies beneath. And it is important to remember that it does have a flyback chronograph feature. It's a very simple dial and easy to read once you get used to it. You can see there's a very subtle set of applied yellow gold obus style indices at each hour station, and the combination of a matte silver dial with black printing is quite handsome. The Dauphine hour and minute hands are also nicely keyed to the yellow gold of the case and the obus indices, and you can see the heat blued Lancet style seconds hand at center really pops against the silver backdrop. Now on the case back, it's quite simple. Patek Philippe engraved with the anniversary logo. You'll get the value of a full gold case back. Many say on an automatic winding movement they would simply rather have a precious metal case back than a $30 sapphire insert, and I feel that that adds to the traditional character of this yellow gold watch. It also adds to the immense heft of it. On the wrist you can feel that premium pull that again belies the size of the watch. It feels bigger than it is in the hand, and that's just a matter of mass alone. You're getting a lot of gold here, but the movement itself is a masterpiece. masterpiece. Originally debuted on the 5980 and the 5960 in 2006, it was Patek Philippe's first in-house automatic winding chronograph. As such, it incorporates all the latest refinements of 50-hour power reserve, unidirectional winding, unlubricated ceramic rotor bearings. It does have that vertical clutch engagement with a column wheel function selector, very crisp and satisfying under the finger. This is essentially a retro-futuristic watch, contemporary inside with what one might call almost avant-garde lugs. I'm not sure if they're historically evocative or something entirely of the 21st century, but they're incredibly striking, paired with very traditional yellow gold and a combination of telemeter, tachymeter, and pulsation scales redolent of the first half of the 20th century. You can see this remarkable combination of Patek Philippe's past and present and future on our website, govbergwatches.com.